second goal that I noticed says that flexible business hours to accommodate work schedules. What does that mean?
The office being open from 8 o'clock a.m. to 4 p.m. is difficult sometimes for people who are working to get to.
Right, I have to take off work myself to get here to pay mine.
So flexible office hours simply means that we will stagger schedules to make the accommodations for the public, to be a better service for our community.
Okay. Another thing that, or another question rather, that you've been asked, and I've been asked both, is there anything we can do about the voter precincts on that?
That is one of my goals, and I want to get those voting polls back in the precincts where people are used to them being. But the best practice would be to wait until the census in 2020.
And do you believe that would increase voter participation?
Yes, ma'am, I do believe that would increase voter participation by great numbers.
I know that you say that you want to implement technology in education. What does that mean?
I actually have two plans for that.
Okay.
One is registration can be paid online in your own home, and it doesn't cost you any extra to do that. That's one thing that I would like to educate the public on how to do that.
And I remember as you started the campaign, as we started talking about different changes or strategies, I remember we thought, oh, it would be a great idea if you could pay online. I had no idea whatsoever that you could pay your taxes online until we started calling Frankfurt and calling different agencies to find out about that option. So
yes.
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing, and that's something that, since we didn't know that, we're in the community a lot. I would venture to say there are many people that aren't aware of that feature.
And I would say, I probably wouldn't be one of those people who would use it. I would want to go on in and I would want to pay my taxes. And I know that you would probably be that person.
Yes.
That would like that option.
Yes.
So
because I'm technology, I love technology,
right,
and I think it's very interesting to see how that works, and it's time saving. It's efficient.
Okay, I have another question. In addition to those reminder cards that we get in the mail, I mean, we get them. If you're like us, I don't know, but sometimes they go on the kitchen counter and they stay there, and it's 2 days before or a day after, and you're like, oh my goodness, I didn't pay my taxes. I've got to hurry up and get up to the courthouse.
Yes.
Is there anything else you could do to help remind people?
Yes, in fact, there is. As educators, we use those. Remind 101 is actually what it's called. The way that works is there is a software on the computer that you would enter telephone numbers from the community. For example, you and I are both January birthdays.
Right.
So our taxes come due in January. So we would be in that pool of people that pay theirs in January. So all the January people we would add to the Remind 101, and we would be able to send out just to the January people. The 15th of January, we could send out, hey, the reminder, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, to pay your taxes. And also we could send it out again on the 25th or 27th. And the same for February, March, April, all the way through December. We can all be put together in that same category, and that remind go to the January people, the February people. It's just an efficient way of reminding people. Why? Because most everybody has a cell phone, and they have that technology access. And it's just another way to serve the community.